In this video, I want to share with you a low competition evergreen niche for Merch by Amazon. Hello everyone, my name is Mike. I'm a full-time print-on-demand seller. I make YouTube videos showing you how to make more money on Merch by Amazon and other print-on-demand platforms. If you like this kind of content and you get any value out of this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and like the video. Now, before I share with you that low competition evergreen niche, just want to do a quick sales update for Merch by Amazon. So it is Monday, April 29th, 5:37 p.m. and I'm sitting at 40 sold, 0 canceled, 7 returns, which is kind of killing me. That's going to put me at $45 in royalties for the day. And for the month, I'm at 1,679 sales and $2,115 in royalties. If you want to follow me on Instagram, where I post my daily sales for both Merch by Amazon and Etsy, the link is in the description. I also post like gym pics, entrepreneur pics, lifestyle pics, just like my life down here in Mexico. I'm born and raised in Mill Valley, California, but I've been living in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico for the past 18 years. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the content of the video. So I actually found the niche. The niche is goat yoga, and I found it with the Flying Research newsletter. Make sure you stick around towards the end of the video because I'm going to do a little quick tutorial on how I like to use Flying Research and show you guys some trending niches. But when you're signed up to Flying Research, they send you a newsletter every Friday, and so that's where I got the niche from. I decided not to make a video doing the Flying newsletter kind of recap that I usually do because usually those videos don't get too many views when I put Flying Research newsletter in the title. And when I just say like low competition evergreen niche, those videos tend to do a little better. So that's why I didn't do the newsletter video this week. But like I said, the niche that I have for you is goat yoga. And if you don't know what goat yoga is, you can just type it in right here. But basically it's just doing yoga with goats like crawling around you. I would recommend that you watch this short little video about it. It's just going to help you understand the niche better so that you can design better for the niche. But when we go ahead and we pop goat yoga into Merch Informer, we're going to see that it is low in competition and it is selling. So first thing we're going to notice is that there's 378 results, and we can fact check that with Product right here, which also says there's 378 results. Now, since I get this comment, it's actually a little less as of late since I've been explaining this, but usually I get this comment a lot. A lot of people will go to Amazon and they will say, when I type in goat yoga t-shirt, I get 3,000 results. So why is there way more results when I type it in? And when you type it in, there's only 378 because this is how many Merch by Amazon shirts there are with this in this niche. So Merch by Amazon shirts come with Prime benefits like next day shipping, free shipping, and these results right here are all of Amazon clothing products. That's going to be Merch by Amazon, Fulfillment by Merch, which is like Printful, Printify, and FBA. So that's why there's a difference in the results. But if we go back to this page right here, we're going to see that, like I said, low in competition, but here are what the designs look like, and we can see that they're all selling. So they all have BSRs, they have reviews. So the first 2 rows, good BSRs, third row, also BSRs. And what I like to do here is I just like to come in here and just look for some patterns, some reoccurring themes, just some, or like duplicates, things like that. So first thing that I notice is Goat Yoga Squad. And when I go to the second row right here, I'm going to see Goat Yoga Squad again. Okay, so that's something I'm going to take note of. I also see Ba-maste, which is like a play on words. Instead of saying namaste, it's a ba, like a goat, because that's the noise that a goat makes. And when we scroll down here again, or if we scroll down here, we're going to see that there's another one that also says Ba-maste. So that's 2 duplicates right there. So I would jot that down, and I would probably make a design saying Ba-maste and Goat Yoga Squad, which I actually did, which I will show you here in a second. Another thing that I also think is really important is to try and find some type of good font. So like right here, we're going to see like this one is kind of like this simplistic minimalist font, and also we're seeing kind of the same style right here. So it's really important that you find a good font. I like to get my fonts on Creative Fabrica, which I'll show you here in a second. But that's what I like to do when I'm just doing my research. I'm just looking for like common themes, duplicates, and repetition of niches, phrases, or fonts. Okay, so now we got the niche, so it's Goat Yoga, low in competition selling. Now we want to go ahead and make sure that it is safe so we don't get our account in trouble. And when we type in Goat Yoga onto this website right here, tmsearch.upso, and we filter it by the 025 class, we're going to see that nothing pops up for Goat Yoga. Now, Goat, there are some trademarks for Goat. I don't know if there's anything in the t-shirt one, but it has to be an exact match, and I'm not seeing anything for Goat Yoga, so this looks like it is safe. But like I always say, always do your research. Okay, so now we got the niche. We know that's safe. Now it's time to design. And one of the places I like to get clip art and fonts from, or even designs, is Creative Fabrica. So if you go to creativefabrica.com, type in Goat Yoga, there's actually 2 designs right here that come with the print on demand special license. You can just upload these as is to Merch by Amazon, Etsy, Redbubble, things like that. Or you can just use the clip art. So you could download this, you could get rid of Ba Maste and you could type in like Goat Yoga Squad. Or you could take this one right here, get rid of Goat Yoga and type in like Ba Maste. So you could just use the design as is, or you could just use it as clip art. Then what I like to do is I like to get a font. So come over here, Creative Fabrica, click on fonts. And we saw that minimalist was doing well, so I would type on minimalist for this niche. I'm just looking for something I think that might work. Like this one right here actually looks pretty good, so I'd probably use this one. Now I already have a nice minimalist font that I like, which I'll show you here in a second. So I'm going to go ahead and use the one that I usually use for designs like this. But now let's go ahead and do some designing. So I like to use Photoshop. Probably not the best. It's probably better to use Adobe Illustrator, but that's just what I've always used as Photoshop. That's how I learned, just watching basically YouTube videos online. So this is the first design that I came up with, and I actually got the clip art from the Flying Research newsletter. So when you sign up to Flying Research, they send you that the newsletter, but it always includes some type of clip art that you can use for your design. So this is the first one. This is the clip art right here. It's kind of funny. You got a goat in a yoga pose, and right here, Ba Maste. All right, I think that looks pretty good. I'm using all of the canvas space and the font right here. You see how it's kind of simplistic, minimalist. It's Bear Hugs. I don't know if it's on Creative Fabrica. I think I showed this font a couple of videos ago. I got it on dafont.com. So if you want to check it out. And then I also took this same design and put it on a sunset right here. So Ba Maste, which I think also works well. I might have used a, what's it called? A drop shadow. Oh no, maybe that was on another design. Okay, so yeah, so those are the 2 designs right here. Another one that I came up with right here was You Had Me at Goat Yoga. And then the 4th one was Goat Yoga Ba Maste. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just finding like popular phrases from right here, which I showed you guys. So Goat Yoga Squad, Ba Maste, and then I think I saw another one, You Had Me at Goat Yoga. Another thing that you can also do is come up here when you have Productor, and you can just click sales rank. This is going to filter it. It's going to show you what the best t-shirts are with the sales rank. So right here we're going to see the lowest 162, 304. You see how it gets higher, but that's just another way to find like good phrases. So right here, You Had Me at Goat Yoga. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just making a similar design like this. It's not a straight up copy. I'm just using my own creativity and experience to come up with like this design right here. You can see it has a BSR of 446, but I'm just taking this phrase and using my own creativity to make something like this one right here, which I think is just as good, maybe even better. We know that this design style, the retro sunset, sells very well. It's a classic on Merch by Amazon. But those are the 4 designs that I came up with, and I got the clip art again from the newsletter, and the font that I'm using is Bear Hugs by Radix. Now there are some other design styles that you could probably go with, but the sunset one is just one that I know pretty much works with almost every niche. Okay, so now we got the designs. Now we want to go ahead and upload those onto Merch by Amazon. So what you want to do is you want to come over here to your dashboard, click on Create. You're going to upload it. Now I went ahead and I chose men, women, and youth, and I have all of the dark colors selected. One thing that I think could work well with this niche is to focus on white t-shirts, because I don't think I saw any white t-shirts. At least all the majority looked black. So, one good thing to do is when everyone is zigging, you want to zag. So try and be different and do a white t-shirt. So maybe I would change this color right here of this one to black and upload onto white. Just something to think about. And then right here, we're going to see the keywords that I went with. And when you have the Productor extension, you can actually just have these templates selected where you just select all the white colors or the dark colors. This makes uploading very easy. But when it comes to my keywords or my SEO, I'm the type of Merch by Amazon seller that just likes to do keyword stuffing. Now, it's probably not recommended. Usually people like to write out these like long paragraphs that make sense, where you can read them, long sentences, things like that. You get more keywords. Me, I just like to do keyword stuffing. It's just my style. It's kind of how I always like to do it. And what I like to do is I just like to come here and just look at some of the top sellers and just look for some keywords that would make sense. So like right here, obviously Goat Yoga, but Namaste, meditation, like maybe like yogi, yoga lover. You can just get some keywords from these titles right here, and then you can just basically keyword stuff. If you want to do the way I like to do it. So right here, funny, goat yoga, Bamaste, yogi, lover, meditation, women, girl. I usually like to put like who the demographic is for. So if it's like for women, then I'll put women or men, boy, toddler, girl, things like that, or mom, dad. And then I just went ahead and I copied and pasted it, and I put that in bullet 1, bullet 2. I like to have matching metadata in all of the title fields, and then for the brand, I just took half of the title and I put that as the brand. All right, so that is the niche. That's how I designed for it, and this is how I do the SEO. All right, so I'll go ahead and upload that, and now let's go ahead and just do a quick little tutorial, or let me just show you some trending niches for Flying Research. So Flying Research is a really good tool. A lot of times people ask me how I do my research, and this is one of the ways. I also like to use TikTok, but that's more for like evergreen niches, even though sometimes there are a lot of trending niches as well. But right here, Flying Research is good for trending niches because you can go to Seller Trends, the way I like to have it. Seller Trends, United States T-shirt, newest, advanced options, and you can click on newcomers. You don't have to do it exactly like me, but just the way I like to do it. And so right here we're going to see what is trending. So right away we're going to see cicada. So I actually made a video about this last week. So check that video out. This one right here, my son-in-law is my favorite child. I remember this niche from last year. I think it's because Father's Day. Is Father's Day already coming up? Or maybe it's for Mother's Day. Maybe it's for Mother's Day. But this is a good design or a good niche. The only problem, it's very popular. It's very competitive. One thing you might want to think about is like putting it on other products. Especially if you're like on Etsy, that might work. It's not a dad bod, it's a father figure. That one's been around for a long time. Let's see if we can find something good here. I saw this one, but I did a little research on it. It looks like it might get you in trouble, so I'd stay away from it unless you are into like those niches that are kind of the gray area. Me personally, I stay away from the gray area stuff. But American Gray, let's see if we can find something good. Another cicada one. This looks like a cool AI design. I saw this one the other day, and this looks like it's safe right here. Grippy Sock Vacation Club. I believe, do your research, but I believe this has to do with like people that are kind of like in old folks' homes. Again, do your research. But it looks like what's really popular right now is Mother's Day one. I think they're Mother's Day. This could be good right here. I'm telling Dad. You could probably get a different type of Jesus clip art and do that. Bro, we out. I believe this has to do with school or graduation. We're actually seeing a lot of these. One of the things I really like to do, I just like to come in here and look for duplicates. So right here, bro, we out. Here's another one. So that's 4 right there. This one right here, 4 more years. This has to do with Biden. He made a gaffe where he was basically reading on a teleprompter. He was making a speech, reading from the teleprompter, and he said 4 more years. Then he read the word pause, which he wasn't supposed to read. He was supposed to just pause and not say that. So that's where that the niche comes from. Oh, that's a pretty cool cicada one. I love squirters. I don't know if I do that. There's 4 of them. I mean, it's kind of like a play on words. It's probably because we got summer coming up, and with the pool designs are popular, but also it's kind of like kind of sexual as well. So I don't know if I do that. Buzzing Illinois. That's another cicada one. Good men do exist. We're just that's really funny. So maybe doing one like that, but switch up the text, maybe add in some retro. I don't know. That's a funny design right there, funny saying. But this is how I like to use what's it called? Flying Research. Seeing if I can find another good one for you that's kind of original and unique. And every day I pretty much come in here. Oh, people are asking me a lot about this one. Cannibals ate my uncle. So again, Biden made a speech, and he said something along the lines of how cannibals ate his uncle. Any type of anti-president niche or design or saying usually tends to do very well. It doesn't matter if it's a Democrat president or a Republican president. If it's anything like anti the American president, whoever the opposite party usually likes to purchase that kind of stuff. Again, I told you. Okay, so this is basically just how I like to do the research. Now, if you want to sign up for Flying Research, it's only $20 a month. If you just go to this video or any one of my videos, it's this 4th or 5th link right here, Flying Research. It will take you to this page right here, and then you can sign up. I'm only paying $20 a month. That's the cheapest one that they have, and it will give you this feature right here where you get the seller trends. You also get bestsellers as well. And then if you want to learn how I get sales like this on a regular basis, so it looks like I got a couple more while I was doing the video. the first link in the description. Where is it? So this first link right here, merch course. I have a course on Udemy. It is this one right here. You can watch the video. It's good for like beginners or for people that are struggling to get sales on Merch by Amazon. Step-by-step beginner's guide for mastering merch by Amazon. It's only 20 bucks. I'm in Mexico, so that's why it says 349. That's pesos, but it should be like 19.99 or something like that. Right here, you'll see what you'll learn, what the course includes, the course content, description. You can read some of the reviews right here. So it's got a 4.7 course rating from 27 reviews. And I also have some other courses as well. One for Redbubble, how to start a faceless YouTube channel, and then how to write winning proposals for Upwork. And then since I get a lot of people asking me to like make videos about this and make videos about that, a lot of times I've already made those type of videos. So people ask me about research, people ask me about Amazon ads. If you just go to my YouTube page and scroll down, I have all these playlists right here. So I have all my latest videos, but I also have trending niche videos. I also have evergreen videos, videos about Etsy, videos about flying research, how I do my ads, vlogs if you want to like get to know me and see what I do like on a daily basis. My goals, I'll be putting up a video, this one in a couple days because we're about towards the end of the month here. And also for audiobooks, that's another way that I make money online is by selling audiobooks. And I actually should be getting my report here today or tomorrow, because they let you know once a month how much you made. So check out my channel if you're looking for more content. All right, so that's going to be the video for today. Hope you guys like it. Hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you guys on the next one. All right, adios.